White collar jobs is not for everyone. Put that in mind. Willing to start somewhere. Don't say I had look at me, I had 3 point something GB second class. Please look me fine to go and be a receptionist at a hotel with my degree. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Danielle, Cameroonian YouTuber. Again, if this is your first time on my channel, you're at the right place at the right time. So don't move an inch. Click the red subscribe button, which is right below, and be the first to be notified every time I post a new video by clicking on the notification bell, which is right at the corner. My family, thank you for continuously supporting your girl. Thank you for dropping comments. Thank you for excess love, sharing, taking us slowly to 1K subscribers. Thank you, guys. This journey is more interesting and is worth it with you. So today, guys, we're going to look at surviving as a postgraduate Cameroonian. Yes, I had to precise Cameroonian because surviving as a postgraduate is one thing. Surviving as a postgraduate Cameroonian is a whole different thing. And these two don't meet. The latter is like 2 times more stressful than the former. Yes, so I had to stress on Cameroonian. All right, so I have survived and I'm still surviving this postgraduate ship. Okay, so yeah, today I wrote down some points inspired by my story, which could help you if you're watching this video as a postgraduate or as someone who, you know, is still trying to find balance with, you know, life after the university or life after graduation. So let's get straight to it. Yeah, I graduated 2016 2017, and yeah, before graduating I've always been the hustler. In the university,
but why do I keep looking up?
I used to have like part-time job, which is not very common. Yes, I used to do that. I had like throughout my university life I had 2 jobs. First, I worked at the cyber cafe, which was not very far from my house in Malingo, and I worked as a sales representative, a hostess. I worked as a hostess for another company. So before graduating, that I was already that hustler. I was already finding my way, you know. So I was still in Boya for about 8 months after graduation, trying to follow up with my last job, the one I did alongside final year. So I actually followed up. Actually, at that point my rent had expired and I had moved out of my room, but I had to squat with my cousin because you know, I wanted to continue working. I didn't picture sitting at home doing nothing. Disclaimer, let me start there before some of you come and bring me wahala that I'm trying to tell people what to do. Yo, I'm just sharing my experience and, you know, throwing more light for those people who feel like whatever I say is going to be of help, or, you know, will look up to what I want to say. So when I left school, I was in Boya for a while, you know, being a hostess, worked in a few sales points and shops. You know, I was there for the next 7 months and then I stopped. You know, I had to stop working with them and move home because my cousin at the time had to move out too. Looking for somewhere else to squat and all that inconvenience, I was like, nah, I think it's time for me to officially move out of Boya. That was in like, yeah, 2017, towards mid-year or something like that. I left and then I went to another cyber cafe. The cyber cafe this time was just beside the house. I had some money from there, but what was motivating me at that point is learning, because some of the things I actually learned working at the cyber cafe are helping me right up to now. I never officially went to do like computer classes like a lot of graduates, postgraduates do it. They take maybe 8 months, which is very important because in any area you find yourself working, computer literacy is very essential. So most of those things were as a result of working at the cyber. I know I learned how to type people's stuff, Microsoft Word. I learned how to, Excel. I did all those while working at the cyber cafe. So willingness to learn actually will land you in many different areas that you'll be shocked, like, okay, this thing was necessary for me at that time. The reason why people ask for experience in job is not because of how much you were earning. It's actually because you must have faced or learned different things that will be useful for where you want to be. So yeah, enjoying the experience actually. So aside from not being contented with just being home and eating mommy's food and everything like that, if you're contented, it's fine. I'm not against that, but I'm just trying to say that wasn't me at that point. That's not me. So I did that, and then I got a call from this acquaintance I had in my first job, the one I left in Boya. I got a call like, hey, I'm in Douala. Yes, I'm the general manager here. And he had a project and he was like, Danielle, I think you can handle this. So that's how I got a new placement. There, guys, I didn't earn. I didn't earn, and the distance from where I lived to where I was working in town was quite a distance. The transport per day was like 1,200 to and fro. I didn't earn. I don't call what I was earning, but because I didn't know, like, keeping aside what I learned in school, my interest at that point in time was just building experience and leaving the house. I just want to leave the house. I just want to go somewhere that I'm working. That's it. I don't want to sit down. I don't want to. But in the course of that, even unknowingly, I was building myself like a whole career. I worked there as a project manager. Imagine me who just graduated, who just left cyber cafes and everything, to a project manager, having to deal with people that are older than me, having to get officially into the professional world, because it was a whole company, and I had a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things that I didn't know. But I didn't go there saying, I know this, or I didn't impose. Whatever I didn't know, I was like, okay, I'm going to learn this thing, and I'm going to know this thing, and I'm going to kill this thing. So yeah, that's how I got up the ladder. So, and then next job, and then next job, and then next job. So, all right, that's it about my story. Now, surviving in Cameroon as a postgraduate entails you to have certain qualities that are going to push you. Even if you don't have these qualities, you can still make it, of course. But with these qualities, it's going to groom you into a better and ready person to market in the job market or whatever. With inspiration from my journey, I came up with a few points that may be able to help you if you just graduated, or if you graduated a while ago but still struggling to find your feet like me. Yeah, these few points might be of great help to us and to you. I hope it does. And disclaimer, please, I'm not here to tell you how to run your life. I'll keep saying this thing every time, because some people are already getting themselves ready to start attacking me that these things I'm about to say are not very factual, but it worked for me, and I'm telling you. So yeah, okay. So first point is the thirst for more. You just graduated. I had just graduated at that time, but I was not like a lot of people graduate, just leave school and like, please, I need time to rest. That school year wasn't easy. Like, exams was not easy. Let me take like 1 year to relax. Some people graduate and like, I beg, this school thing was not easy. Let me first of all relax. I want to be relaxed and be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so if you want, that's fine. But my first point actually is the thirst for more, meaning you're not contented, you're not really relaxed at the point where you are, because your parents will always be there for you to eat, even if you don't have a job, even if you have a job, even if you're not doing anything that's raising income, they will always welcome you. That's the thing. Parents are gold. Okay, yeah, shout out to all parents watching this video right now. We're grateful for you. So yes, your parents will always be arms open to receive you. Some parents will try to encourage you and tell you, like, shaking you like, okay, school don't finish, you're on your own. But if your parents are not like that, don't just sit down and say like, please, no pressure, I have food to eat, I have a roof over my head. I think if you're good with that, that's fine. But personally, I'm not like that. Personally, I've never been of that logic. I'm of the logic of ready for more. Challenge yourself, to do better, to do more, to try something new that is going to help you to grow. So yes, that's the first point. The second point I'd like to say is be willing to start somewhere. No matter what grade you had, or what GPA you had, or what level maybe you are from obtaining your master's degree, be ready to start somewhere. Be willing to start somewhere. Nobody just leaves like that. There are people who do. Please, people who actually do just leave school and get to a position of maybe CFO or something like that, because of course they know the right people. But yeah, this video is for people like me, who actually have to struggle through everything. So yes, second point is you have to be willing to start somewhere. Don't say look at me, I had 3 point something GP second class upper, I should go and work in jail for me. Please look me fine to go and be a receptionist at a hotel with my degree. Do you know what you're talking about? Hello. Yeah, please don't put yourself in that type of situation. Not like you should accept anything that comes, but willingness to start anywhere means even if they call you to come and be like a secretary just to type things and print somewhere, gladly do it, because at that point in time you're not doing it for the money. Okay, yes, I've always said I'm a nobody until I become somebody. No matter where I find myself, or no matter what people think I am, I'm a nobody until I feel like I've become somebody. Okay, so yes, even if it's for you to just be an attendant, to run errands in an office, be willing to do it, because the thing is, it's experience. It's the experience of working in a professional world, or actually working, even if it's a restaurant at that point in time. It's the experience of actually having to serve people, okay, of actually having to have a team of people that are taking orders from somebody, or receiving orders from clients. Just the experience, all that is what matters at that point in time as a fresh graduate. It's having to meet people, having to practice whatever was taught in school. At that point in time, it's not about what school you came from and what. There's a lot of people out here with master's degrees that have not even had the opportunity to step into an office yet. Okay, that brings me to our next point, which is white collar jobs is not for everyone. Put that in mind. If you're leaving school like fresh graduate and everything, knowing that, hey, I need to pick up like a 500k job, 400k job, and 700. Listen, I'm sorry to break this to you, but white collar jobs is not everybody's fate. Even if you went to school, be ready to learn a skill. Sometimes that is where you excel best. Don't put in your mind like, I've been jobs hunting for the past 4 years or the past 3 years since I graduated, and I'm unable to have anything like a job. Frustration sets in, depression sets in. That is a completely avoidable situation. Look around you. I walk a lot. I like to trek. I be suffer picky, so please, no come for me. I like to trek. Take out time one day and stroll. If you are just graduated, or if you're home and trying to find yourself, that's another point, trying to find yourself, but later. Walk around, look at people's activities. You will find something that will actually fascinate you, something that will make you feel like, oh, this is, I don't know, focus on it. Maybe learn a trade, take out time to learn a skill. It could be tailoring, it could be hairdressing. I know master degree holders who own salons, who do hairdressing, and they are earning just fine, maybe even more than white collar job people. Please, okay, white collar job is not for everyone. Find something that you are passionate about, or something that you just want to. Some people start by saying, I don't want pass time. It is in the course of passing time that you realize that this thing actually, somewhere inside, you are loving it. You're taking it as, no, this is an art that I appreciate. So yes, you can build it. Look for capital and start your business. A lot of people that are successful out here today are business people. Like, not everybody has that faith of going to say, yes ma, yes sir, I'll do that, and meeting today, and this is that. Not be everybody. Put that in mind. It's not everybody's faith to have a 9-to-5. Okay, some people survive for business. I'm talking as somebody who owns a business and who is doing the 9-to-5, who knows a lot of people, whose network is very wide. That is it. That's the reality of life. So if you're not finding the job, be the job. Yes, be the job. Be the employer who will have somebody else graduate and come to work. Okay? So next point is willingness to learn. Willingness to learn. Don't say, I just graduated and I know this and that, and you get a position, maybe a startup position somewhere in a company, and you just start saying like, no, I mean, I'm a PhD holder, I'm a master's degree holder, and that's like a bachelor degree holder. It's true that you've been here before me, but there's a lot more things I know more than you. If you can't tell me, say this is that, like a lot of people like that. But as a postgraduate who is trying to find their feet, because even if you got that job, or even if you have that business that you've started and you're starting to make money, there's a lot of things to learn. People actually that have been like 8 years experience in whatever they are doing, either business or 8 years experience in work, will tell you that on a daily they still learn something from their positions. Willingness to learn is in the course of learning that you grow. Personal development is very necessary for someone who's just being exposed to like the real world, because I always said like I didn't start living until I graduated. Like, the real world, it's a scary place. It's I mean, it is what I'm still facing now. Nobody say I'm still trying to find my feet too, but all of these things that I'm saying actually helped me, actually took me to a different level actually. And yeah, like I said, I started with my short story, and then I'm entering this right now so that you can actually see like a lot of these things helped me. The next thing I'm going to say is there are a lot of public exams, that are being written after graduation, that permit you to work for the government. There's teaching schools, there's administrators, and there's all of that. Consider that, please. Consider that not everybody has to work private or this whatever. Pursuing your career might also be to the favor of the public. Why not serve like the government? So yeah, this is a point. It's not something that I did or considered doing. Like, I've never written a public exam, but it's something that a lot of my peers have gotten into and are very successful in. So I'll encourage a lot of postgraduates or people that are still struggling to find their feet to engage in public exams. There's a RIC, there is a NAM, there is NSET for teachers. The government is giving an opportunity as well. I'm just saying. So yeah, these are things to consider. That was just an extra tip. So guys, I have a lot of different topics I'm going to give on this postgraduate and maybe career, stepping up the career ladder. At this video, give me a thumbs up if you like it, if it helped you, if you picked up something. If you have questions, my socials are right below. You can DM me on any of them. I'll be here to answer your questions. Okay, so guys, we're still on our journey to 1,000. Please, we can do this. In the next few days, we need to get to 1,000 and cross 1,000 subscribers. Amen. So guys, thank you once more for watching. Thank you for continuously supporting, and see you next time. Period.